G'day mates, ready to explore the coolest experiences Eastern Australia has to offer? Let's dive right in. From the Great Barrier Reef to the Sydney Opera House, we're about to embark on an unforgettable adventure. We've got some uplifting tunes to set the mood, so sit back, relax, and let's discover the beauty of Eastern Australia together. Crikey, the Great Barrier Reef. It's like diving into a rainbow explosion. Imagine swimming alongside thousands of colorful fish, from little Nemo clownfish to giant groupers. The coral is like a city built by tiny animals, with all sorts of shapes, sizes, and colors. This isn't just any reef, mates, it's the world's largest coral reef system. Home to over 1,500 species of fish, 400 types of coral, and incredible creatures like sharks, turtles, and whales. So, if you ever get the chance to visit, do it. Snorkel, dive, or take a glass-bottom boat tour. Trust me, the Great Barrier Reef is an experience that'll stay with you long after you've dried off. Now let's head south to Sydney, home to the one and only Sydney Opera House. This architectural masterpiece is like nothing you've ever seen before. It's like a giant sailboat, with its white sails billowing in the wind, perched right on the edge of the harbour. The Sydney Opera House hosts over 1,500 performances every year, from operas and ballets to plays and concerts. Imagine watching a world-class performance with the sparkling harbour as your backdrop. And speaking of the harbour, Sydney Harbour is a sight to behold. It's a bustling waterway with ferries crisscrossing the water, sailboats gliding along, and even the occasional cruise ship making a grand entrance. You can take a ferry to one of the many islands in the harbour like Cockatoo Island or Fort Denison. So whether you're a culture vulture, a history buff, or just looking for a good time, Sydney Opera House and Harbour have got something for everyone. Next up, we're heading down the Great Ocean Road to witness the raw power of nature at the 12 Apostles. These apostles are massive limestone stacks, rising up out of the Southern Ocean like ancient giants. Imagine standing on the rugged coastline, the wind whipping through your hair as you gaze upon these towering formations. Each stack has its own unique shape, carved over millions of years by the relentless pounding of the waves. Now, you might be wondering, if they're called the 12 Apostles, why are there only, well, there aren't actually 12 anymore. Over time, the relentless power of the ocean has claimed some of these majestic stacks. But don't let that discourage you from visiting. The remaining apostles are still an awe-inspiring sight, and as the sun begins to set, casting a golden glow over the apostles, you'll witness a truly magical sight. It's a photographer's dream, and a moment you'll never forget. Hold on to your hats, mates, because we're about to climb one of the most iconic bridges in the world, the Sydney Harbour Bridge, affectionately known as the Coat Hanger. Now this ain't for the faint of heart. We're talking about climbing to the very top of this steel giant, 134 meters above the shimmering harbour. But trust me, the view from up there is worth every step. You'll be kitted out in a special suit, harnessed up like a pro, and guided by experienced climbers every step of the way. They'll share fascinating stories about the bridge's history, construction, and even point out some hidden secrets you wouldn't believe. As you make your ascent, you'll feel a sense of accomplishment wash over you. It's not every day you conquer a structure as impressive as the Sydney Harbour Bridge, and the camaraderie among fellow climbers is something special. And when you finally reach the summit, well, that's when the magic truly happens. The 360-degree views are simply breathtaking. Get ready to soak up some good vibes, mates, because we're heading to Byron Bay, the ultimate destination for surfers, hippies, and anyone looking for a laid-back escape. This coastal paradise is all about chilling out and embracing nature. Stroll barefoot along Main Beach with the Pacific Ocean lapping at your feet. Surfers carve up the waves while dolphins frolic just offshore. Byron Bay is a melting pot of creativity, with colorful markets and live music spilling out of cozy pubs. Hike to Cape Byron for panoramic ocean views and spot migrating whales. Explore lush rainforests with cascading waterfalls. As the sun dips below the horizon, casting a golden glow, you'll understand why Byron Bay is renowned for its breathtaking sunsets. Hold on to your hats, mates, because we're venturing into the heart of the Daintree Rainforest, one of the oldest rainforests on Earth. This ancient ecosystem is like stepping back in time. With towering trees that have stood for millennia, unique wildlife found nowhere else on Earth, and a sense of tranquility that's hard to describe. Imagine walking beneath a canopy so dense that sunlight struggles to penetrate, the air thick with the scent of damp earth, exotic flowers, and the calls of unseen creatures. The Daintree is a haven for wildlife, with over 430 bird species, including the iconic cassowary, a flightless bird with a distinctive casque on its head. Keep your eyes peeled for tree kangaroos hopping through the branches, Boyd's forest dragons camouflaged amongst the leaves, and if you're lucky, a glimpse of the elusive Bennett's tree kangaroo. One of the best ways to experience the Daintree is on a guided tour with an indigenous guide. They'll share their deep connection to the land, teach you about traditional uses of plants, and reveal hidden secrets of the rainforest. The Daintree Rainforest is a place of wonder, beauty, and incredible biodiversity. Get ready to set sail for paradise, mates, because we're heading to the Whitsunday Islands, a cluster of 74 islands scattered like jewels along the Great Barrier Reef. Imagine turquoise waters so clear you can see the coral reefs below, pristine white sand beaches that stretch as far as the eye can see, and lush islands fringed with palm trees swaying in the gentle breeze. One of the best ways to experience the Whitsundays is by sailboat. Charter a yacht and set your own course, dropping anchor in secluded coves, snorkeling amongst colorful coral gardens, and simply basking in the beauty of your surroundings. No trip to the Whitsundays is complete without a visit to Whitehaven Beach, often voted the world's best beach. Imagine sinking your toes into the softest, whitest sand you've ever felt, the crystal clear water lapping at your feet. For the adventure seekers, there's plenty to keep you entertained. Go scuba diving or snorkeling at the Great Barrier Reef, soar above the islands on a scenic helicopter flight, or hike to the summit of Whitsunday Island for breathtaking panoramic views. The Whitsunday Islands are a true slice of paradise, offering something for everyone. Good day, adventurers. Today we're off to Fraser Island, a place so unique it's like nowhere else on Earth. This ain't your average island, mates. Fraser Island is the world's largest sand island, stretching over 75 miles along the Queensland coast. Imagine towering sand dunes, ancient rainforests growing right out of the sand, and freshwater lakes so clear you can see straight to the bottom. Now, you can't just drive your average car on Fraser Island. Oh no, mates, you need a four-wheel drive for this adventure. Picture yourself cruising along 75-mile beach, the wind in your hair, the Pacific Ocean roaring beside you. But Fraser Island isn't just about beaches and sand dunes. This island is a biodiversity hotspot, home to over 100 freshwater lakes, ancient rainforests, and a diverse array of wildlife. One of the highlights of Fraser Island is Lake Mackenzie, a freshwater lake with silica sand so pure it's almost blindingly white. Take a dip in the crystal clear water, relax on the sandy shores, and soak up the tranquility of this natural wonder. Fraser Island is a place of adventure, natural beauty, and unforgettable experiences. Pack your hiking boots and prepare for breathtaking vistas, mates, because we're heading to the Blue Mountains, a World Heritage listed wonderland just a stone's throw from Sydney. Imagine rugged sandstone cliffs, plunging waterfalls, and valleys blanketed in a mystical blue haze. The Blue Mountains get their name from the blue haze caused by eucalyptus trees releasing tiny oil droplets. One of the best ways to experience the Blue Mountains is by hitting the trails. There are hikes for all fitness levels, from gentle strolls to challenging climbs. No trip is complete without visiting the Three Sisters' towering sandstone formations. The Blue Mountains are a place of natural beauty, adventure, and tranquility. Get ready to hang 10, mates, because we're finishing our adventure at Bondi Beach, Australia's most iconic stretch of sand. Imagine golden sand, turquoise waves crashing on the shore, and bronzed bodies soaking up the sun. Bondi Beach is more than just a beach, it's a way of life. It's a place where locals and tourists alike come together to swim, surf, sunbathe, and simply enjoy the laid-back Aussie lifestyle. Now, Bondi is famous for its waves, and for good reason. The beach is a surfer's paradise with consistent swells that attract wave riders from all over the world. Whether you're a seasoned pro or a first-timer, there's a wave for you at Bondi. And if you'd rather stay dry, grab a spot on the sand and watch the pros do their thing. But Bondi isn't just about the beach. The area is also home to trendy cafes, buzzing bars, and stylish boutiques. And for something truly special, visit Bondi Icebergs, an iconic ocean pool that's been a Bondi institution since 1929. Bondi Beach is a must-visit for any visitor to Australia. Well, there you have it, mates. We've explored some of the coolest experiences Eastern Australia has to offer, from the Great Barrier Reef to the Sydney Opera House, and the laid-back vibes of Byron Bay. Thanks for joining us on this epic journey through Eastern Australia. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you never miss an adventure. Catch you later, mates.